Good morning, everybody. Today I woke up in kind of a vloggy style mood, so today get up, get breakfast, have a bit of a wash. The hot water cylinder's not working, so I've got some water in the crock pot to keep warm where I can clean up a bit, and then we'll boil water later in the evening for a bath. Make the bed, pop into town, go to the ATM. I want to go to the dollar store, get some flowers for something I'm making for the Ren Fair, maybe go to the warehouse, and then we'll see what the rest of the day takes us. Might bake, I don't know. So, let's get this day started. All done. This is a weighted blanket I got for Christmas, and for somebody who has anxiety and things like that, I highly recommend. It's just the right weight, and it feels like big arms giving you a hug when you wrap it around you. And this cool little pillow I got from my mummy for Christmas. Right, breakfast and cleaning up. My face with some of this, follow up some of this. Now I have to be careful with that little porcelain jug, because hell and all her demons will come for me if I break it. My mum made that when she was 16. And she's currently, I think, in her 55th year, so I really don't want to die today. So before we go anywhere today, I have to spot clean Waffles' cage and feed him, and I have to feed Paulie. And this little man has been a poop machine overnight. Have a look at this. Yes, just everywhere. So I'll sweep that up, feed him, and then he's done. Right, so Waffles gets a 1/4 cup of pellets in the morning, and I'll get him some of his favourite vegetables when I'm out in town today. He likes cucumbers, mesclun lettuce and peppers, so I'll get some of those. And I'll sprinkle some of his favourite treats, some pea flakes, throughout just to get him moving around and doing stuff today. Paulie eats nectar and pollen. He doesn't eat seeds, so we have to give him a dry mix to replace his pollen and a wet mix to replace his nectar. He has to have 2 water dishes because he tends to bathe in the larger one quite a lot. So he has a drinking water and a bathing water. And for Paulie's wet mix, I put a couple of forkfuls of the wet mix into some warm water, close to hot but not quite. And I mix it, and it's thickened slightly, but it's to replace any nectar that he would drink in the wild. And for his dry mix, I just pour about 1/3 of this little cup full, and he eats that as his leisure, and it lasts a couple of days before it ends up either all over the place or he's put stuff in it. So I always put his large water dish in last because otherwise he tends to swim in it. And the one day, of course, that I'm recording, he doesn't go straight for the bath. Okay, so we're back from town. I didn't end up filming in any of the stores because town was really quite busy, and I haven't learned to blur people's faces and stuff yet, so I'll show you what I got now. I was so excited. We were driving to the dollar store, and across the road there's the art supply shop called Aoteroa Art Supplies, and I got some gift vouchers for Christmas, and they weren't supposed to be open until next week after coming back from their Christmas holidays, but they were open today, so I was so excited. So I'll show you what I got. I got some watercolor paper, I got a sketch pack, comes with the pencils, the eraser, pencil sharpener, and the paper. So this was $15, this was $19, and I got a watercolor set, a proper one, and I'm really excited about this. I even got the special little travel brush that goes with it. So you've got your little mixing trays, you've got all of your colours, and this neat little brush So you can open it up, and it's a little sable hair travel brush. So I'm really excited about this. I just got into watercolor painting, and then the watercolor palette I had, which I bought from Kmart, started to go mouldy, and so this one is a professional set, and it's an artist run store. So, and this is what he uses for his watercolor paintings, and he's also painted a lot of the murals all over town. So this was $70 for this 24 palette set, hand set. Things like this are generally a tad more expensive in New Zealand because we are an island nation of only 5 million people, the entirety of our country, and so it costs a bit to get here, and with global shipping delays and whatnot, prices are a little bit higher, but I'm willing to pay extra for quality goods, and I had gift vouchers that I got for Christmas, so that went a long way. The next place I went to was the $2 store, where everything is $2, tax included. So there's not even stickers on anything. So this is what I got, including the bag. I got the bag as well. It folds down and you can just put it in your pocket. I got 3 of these vacuum bags to put away the winter bedding in. I got fake flowers for my Ren Fair thing that I was telling you about earlier. Got some more masks. Everybody always seems to need masks, and I always seem to have a bit of whatever everybody's needing. So I've got some floral masks, a plain black one with a kiwi on it, and then some K95 masks. I got some super glue, which I'm going to put a couple of drops in because I did hand-bound eyelets for the corset that I made for the Ren Fair, and I don't want to pull on it because I used a punch instead of an awl to make the holes, and so I did end up cutting fibre, so I'm going to use a couple of drops of super glue to stabilise the fabric around the eyelet holes before I lace it up. I got 2 of these because I seem to be hanging a lot of the things that I've made on the back of doors around the room, and I've put thumbtacks, push pins in the door, and they can't hold very much weight, so I thought this would probably be a better option. Pegs. There's 8 of us in this house, so we always need pegs. Band-aids. It's summer holidays, tree climbing, gardening, whatnot. People are always getting scrapes and things. Fly paper, because we have animals, so we can't spray traditional bug spray, fly spray, things like that. So we put this up where the birds are, so that we don't have to spray, and up where Waffles the guinea pig is, so that he doesn't get sprayed, because their lungs are really sensitive, and that stuff can get in their lungs and it can kill them pretty quick. So that was everything from the dollar store, including the bag. The next place we went to was the SPCA op shop, and all the money and things that they make from that store goes towards their animal shelters that they run. So I picked up this bundle of fabric, and the only reason I got this is because I wanted this. It's unbleached seeded calico, and so I wanted it for this, and I'm just going to give these 3 colours to Trinity because they are getting interested in sewing and hand sewing, so they're just sewing little things at the moment, and when they get more prepared they'll move on to borrowing my sewing machine. I got 2 tablecloths for $3 each, and it's kind of pretty silkish embroidered. I thought that would either be good for costuming, or to maybe even actually use it for its intended purpose as a tablecloth. And I got this really big one, which is 1.75 metre by 1.7 metre tablecloth for $6. It's really large, but it's got these beautiful little pinstriping details on it, which I thought was really nice. That'll be a good one to cut and make into things. So that was the SPCA op shop, and then we went to the Manchester House op shop, and all the funds they make in their store goes towards a lot of their mental health services that they operate, and their food pantry and emergency housing and things like that. So I'll show you the stuff I got at the warehouse first, just because it's sitting on top. So I got, because I'm giving Trinity fabric, I thought, well, I've got 3 other kids, I can't necessarily give something to one and not the others. So I got a little door hanger making kit. It's got everything you need. A little fairy door thing, and a make your own badges set. And I think in America they call these buttons. I also got some hangers for the costumes and things I've been making, and a new bra. Now, Manchester House op shop. I'll link all of these shops below in the bottom, and you can see more about their services and things that they provide. I got a belt for the Ren Fair. It might look a bit more parody or anything, something, and it's quite elasticated. I got this other belt, and it's a really long one, and it's got these 2 little rings. I thought that might be fun. And then I got this. It's a pillow slip and sheet set, purely for the fact it had this eyelet lace on the bottom, and it's also just nice white cotton, so that'll also be a good foundation fabric for sewing. I might sew a chemise or stays or a shirt or something with those. And this trim, now I got this for $5. It's meters and meters of this pretty braid, so I got all of this for $5, and the belt, the 2 belts and the sheet set were all $2 each. And that's everything. That's my entire haul. And see, I'll get on with the rest of my day. I'm going to put I'll do the stays later. I'll show you that if I can. Maybe do a bit of painting to test out my new watercolor set. We'll see where the day takes us. So I'll see you soon. Hello, welcome back. It's a couple of hours later. We have had lunch, we have had friends visit, and I thought I'd show you with those flowers that I bought. I've made a flower crown. I'm going to wear my hair down. So that's my flower crown for my Ren Fair costume. Now these are my stays that I've made. So what I want to do is stabilize the eyelets that I've hand sewn, pardon me, with some super glue, and then maybe decorate with some of the florals that I've bought. So let's do that. Okay, it's now 5:30 in the evening, and my new handbag arrived in the post, so I'll show you what I've got inside it. Okay, starting off here, we have a hand sanitizer clipped to the side. It's not, super flash. I might cover it in, I don't know, sparkly things. In this back pocket here, I have disposable masks. I always keep them on me for when I have the store that needs mask entry, and I can see people who aren't wearing one but don't have a mask exemption certificate, and just because my husband always forgets his when we go out. In this main pocket, I have a little water game. I also have, my goodness, it's hard to see in here. Here we go. In here I have a little travel hairbrush and mirror. Looking good. I have this pouch. This one here is hand sanitizer, and this little spray bottle is glasses cleaner to clean the lenses of your glasses. I have sunglasses, pens, wallet. I have a first aid kit, and I have face wipes, and that's the main pocket. In this pocket on the side, I have another hand sanitizer. I have nothing in this side pocket. In this pocket here is my secret candy pocket. And in this front pocket here, I have a few things. I have a little sewing kit. I have a poncho now. I got this after going to Wellington and it pouring down with rain. My son packs this for me. It's an emergency mustache, because you never know when you need to get away and need a disguise. An iron-on cactus, and an emergency blanket, and a lipstick. This brand, OXX, focus, OXX Cosmetics. It's the Kmart brand, but I actually really like it. I think they're really creamy, they apply nicely, and all that jazz. So this is my new handbag. I believe it's dinner time soon. Mum has made a pot lasagna. I don't eat meat, so I'm going to eat a little later, but I'm still going to sit with everybody and enjoy. I'll see you later on. Okay, shit is really hitting the fan. It's bath time, bedtime. The sun doesn't set until after 9 p.m. But I did manage to make a swatch card of my new watercolours. I'm going to end the day here after everybody's in bed. Might do a face mask with my sister, might not, depends on what happens. But good night, goodbye, however it is and wherever you're from. Like, comment, subscribe, all the whatnots. And I hope you enjoyed my day.